Okay, welcome to the NBA Daily. We've got the great Johnny Jobu on. Hopefully we get some more takes tonight. We'll see. But we're trying to get this one out right around tip of the Knicks Sixers game with the news of Joel Embiid and me pushing my glasses up. We get word from Knicks fan and Bills fan, which has caused some craziness and some consternation amongst Jets and Giants fans. Not so much Giants fans, but Jets fans for his take on the Bills. But yeah, Johnny Jobu, Knicks fan, as I said with Scott, he's measured, but he's very deliberate also on his takes. So we're going to get a good take from him on Joel Embiid and how he affects this game tonight. His absence affects this game tonight. He's got a spicy one, a very interesting one, and it's very good. Let's hear from Johnny Jobu.
Hello, sports fans. Johnny Jobu here. If you're listening, you've probably already heard the news that Embiid is out. Game 2, Knicks 76ers. He is out. Just heard the news from Rob, and I wanted to share some thoughts on that. Now, without Embiid, Philly does not have that interior presence that normally anchors everything for them. There's no rim protection, or less rim protection, let's say, post scoring. And honestly, the guy you have to game plan around every possession. I'm going to get into Maxey in a second, but, Embiid is a critical piece of that team. So that's going to open the floor up a lot for the Knicks. From New York side, it simplifies things a bit. They can play faster, get into the paint more freely, let Brunson operate without, constant help defender waiting inside. Also means more confidence attacking mismatches and collapsing the defense. I mean, look at the Knicks these last 2 games, and even beyond that, man. They're playing smooth. They're playing free and easy, both on the offense and the defense. So I think this is really going to turn into a Maxey game. He's going to have to carry a big scoring load, and he's going to be unlocked. And, I'm a little bit worried about him, to be honest. I'm a little bit worried. They're going to need their shooters to really carry stretches because there's less structure to rely on without Embiid. Slowing the game down or stabilizing possessions. This feels like a game we're going to expect to control again, like game 1. I still expect a little bit of volatility. Yeah, Maxey gets hot. Philly hits a run, a couple runs. You never know what's going to happen. My prediction, though, 100, Knicks 120, Philly 106. You heard it from me, Johnny Jobu. Enjoy the game tonight.
Thanks, Johnny Jobu. That's a great take. It is intriguing to find out how Maxey gets involved tonight, what his night looks like. Also, we're going to see what VJ Edgecombe does. VJ Edgecombe, easy for me to say. But yeah, those guys, they have speed, which may, in the pick and roll, which Scott has talked about in this series in terms of how it would affect Embiid. Now we're going to wonder, how are the Knicks going to respond if they put Cat in the pick and roll against Edgecombe or Maxey? Well, it's a fascinating question. Will Philly get on some runs with that speed of those 2 guards? Will Paul George do anything? We'll see if we get another take on this. But Johnny Jobu, he thinks the Knicks will win. He thinks they'll win pretty handily. He says, pretty decent margin. But yeah, we don't know. As he said, you never know. We'll see. I think it could be an intriguing matchup. I'm looking forward to watching it. We shall see what the Knicks can do. We'll see what the Sixers look like without Embiid. It's a fascinating development. It's possible that Embiid may not play the rest of the series. That hasn't been reported. I'm not breaking news, but there's questions about his availability for the rest of this series. That has been reported. Johnny Jobu.